What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to WG Gaming and back to some more Wwe 2K18, NBA 2K18, or Site Y'all Thought. Back to some more WW 2K18 Universe mode here, and we have arrived in January after that No Mercy pay-per-view. This is gonna be a little different though. We don't have any real rivalry build-ups here. We're just gonna see some intercontinental, all these mid cards and tag and women's belts being defended. So first, we start off with Jericho versus Rhino, and these are not going to be the full matches. They're just going to be, I think, it's just the ends of them. And the reason why I'm doing this, I don't know if you guys read that at the beginning, but these belts will not be defended until WrestleMania itself. So we do have one more pay-per-view after the Royal Rumble, but only the chamber matches and a couple chamber matches and a World Championship will be defended there. So there's no need for any mid-card level belts to be defended there. And also for this year, only the tag team belts will be defended at Mania. At the next WrestleMania that I do in this universe mode, the women's belt will be defended. And then they'll just flip-flop back and forth. Just so I have an extra opening for just a random dream match that I want to have, you know? So, yeah. Here you see Rhino and Jericho going at it with each other. And like you guys saw, if Jericho wins this match, it will return to the Intercontinental Championship. Rhino was able to, he still held on to the ECW moniker with that design after winning at No Mercy in a Fatal 4-Way. Remember, Cactus Jack was not going to get a rematch because he didn't have a guaranteed WWE contract. And here you see Jericho is your new Intercontinental Champion, and he will be the IC Champion going into WrestleMania. So we already have one mid-card belt here. He's only on the ECW, but remember, he can't change it back to the IC title. And that will go the same for the Authors of Pain going up against the Impact players who, for some reason, they didn't defend their championships at No Mercy. So here they are defending them on an episode of Monday Night Raw. The winners will be going on to WrestleMania to defend the tag belts. And let's get straight to it. The Authors of Pain, who were in that traditional 4-on-4 tag match at Survivor Series, their team won, so that's how they get a shot here at the ECW tag team titles against the Impact players who won it back at Survivor Series. Haven't defended it since then, but here they're looking to change that, trying to keep their ECW championships there, and they want to stay on TV by winning this match. If they lose, they're out. Remember, they don't have a guaranteed contract, just like Cactus Jack. Sabu, Tommy Dreamer, and Raven also didn't have guaranteed contracts, and they're out. So these ECW guys are starting to leave the company one by one. The only guys that can stay on here are Rhino and RVD because they did have guaranteed contracts before Survivor Series. So here we get to the end of the match. The Authors of Pain and Impact players were in a grueling match. And now, up goes Just Incredible, gets powerbombed by Akam or Razor. I can't tell who that is. He goes for the cover, and Lance Storm is not able to save Just Incredible in time, and they lose the tag team belts, so they're out. And the Authors of Pain will be going on to WrestleMania to defend these tag belts against some new competition. So now we are going to move on to the US Championship belt and the Women's Championship over on SmackDown. And obviously for the world title matches, they will be defended at the Rumble. And those matches are going to be Seth Rollins versus Rob Van Dam. Seth Rollins got that opportunity back at Hell in a Cell when he beat RVD. And so there's going to be RVD versus Seth Rollins, like I said, for the Universal Championship. And then for the WWE Championship is going to be AJ Styles, who beat Hideo Itami at No Mercy, going to be facing off against Braun Strowman for the belt. So here we are, Booker T going up against Luke Harper for the US Championship belt, and Booker T just coming off his victory over Luke Harper at No Mercy, who beat him in that weird fashion, who just dropped him on the top of the ropes and pinned him 1, 2, 3. So unlike other builds, since this is a little bit different, the build and the pay-per-view are going to be on this episode of the universe mode. So if you guys want to, you guys skip like probably like 8-10 minutes in, the Royal Rumble will begin to play. Not 8 minutes from this point. I'm talking about 8 minutes from like the point of when the video started. So like 8 minutes into the full video. Discus clothesline delivered by Luke Harper there to Booker T. Is he gonna get the championship right back? He does. Luke Harper becomes the new U.S. champion once again. Booker T held it for a day and a half, and he loses it right back to the man he beat. Luke Harper here. He is going into WrestleMania, your new United States champion. But what's this? Luke Harper attacking Booker T, and we see here, due to Harper's attack, the U.S. title will be vacated and the tournament will be held after the Royal Rumble for the U.S. Championship. So, not good for Luke Harper there. He attacks Booker T, and that wasn't well received by anybody. So, so far, every championship has changed hands. The Intercontinental, the Tag, and now the U.S. But the U.S. Championship is going to be vacated due to Harper's attack on Booker T. And a tournament will be held after the Royal Rumble to see who goes into WrestleMania as the U.S. Champion. Next, we move on to the women's title. Bayley going up against Charlotte here on SmackDown. Charlotte coming off her win as well, just like Booker T. Coming off her win at No Mercy, beating Bayley for the Women's Championship. She's going to be defending it here on SmackDown. Let's see if the same fate happens to her as what happened to Booker T. Hopefully she wants to defend it. She won't be defending it at WrestleMania, unfortunately. But she will be defending it at next year's WrestleMania if she gets that far. So here we go. The last couple seconds of this match. Bayley going to the outside here. Charlotte probably going to be a suicide dive. Goes to the ropes. And, oh no, Charlotte reverses it. This is probably going to be it for Bayley. Sorry about that, baby. Puts her in the figure 8. Leg lock. And will she tap out? Yes. Bayley loses her chance at winning the Women's Championship back. And Charlotte is going to be the Women's Champion for the next at least 3 months, because she won't be defending it until April. So there you have it. Those 4 titles are now locked and loaded, except for the U.S. title belt going into WrestleMania. But look at here, Bayley gonna show some respect to Charlotte. Like, you beat me fair and square. Congratulations. Some good sportsmanship there. And like I said, all these 4 belts are going into WrestleMania to be defended, and no conflict will be determined there. This was edited back in like November of 2017. So here we go, the Royal Rumble 2018, 2K18, and since I already did my intro, I don't really need to do it. I'll be back when the first match begins.
Don't touch that TV remote, because the lineup we've got on tap is one for the ages. Up next is the long-awaited championship match. It'll be AJ Styles against Braun Strowman.
Alright, here we go. WWE Championship match. First match of the night here at the Royal Rumble. Braun Strowman against AJ Styles. Getting demolished already. Not even a sweat broken here by Braun Strowman. Remember that match against Samoa Joe? That's probably the most intense match he's probably had in his whole entire career. AJ Styles goes springboard 450 splash onto, or 360 splash, whatever you want to call it. Attacks Braun Strowman there. Gives him a flip nonetheless. What? He's picking him up for the Hiroshi Matoshi. And he gets him down on his neck. Is that going to be it for Braun Strowman? There's no way. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? That takes out Braun Strowman. No tables were broken. You can see on the side. He wasn't busted open. And that's going to be it for Braun Strowman. Now, it was the ending of the match, so a lot of stuff happened in between the beginning of the match and when Styles pinned him, but no steel steps were taken out of place. The referee doesn't seem like he was knocked out. What happened? Alright, so let's get that out of our head. We move on to the Universal Championship match that we've been waiting for since Hell in a Cell. RVD going up against Seth Rollins here for the Universal Championship. And Seth Rollins looks to have RVD's number ever since Hell in a Cell, so we're going to have to see how Rob Van Dam bounces back. Rob Van Dam has had 2 huge wins against John Cena, so maybe Seth Rollins, he has a new, he found some new techniques to use against Seth Rollins in that time, so we're going to have to see what happens here. Let's get into these intros. I'll be back when the match begins. I don't know if this match is going to be the full thing or if it's not going to be. Sporting that ECW Universal Championship there still is Rob Van Dam. Seth Rollins is probably looking forward to changing that when he wins this belt. Let's see here. We go to this is the ending of the match here, so a lot of stuff has happened. He goes. Is this the Falcon? Is this what he calls the Falcon's arrow suplex, super duplex? Well, he delivers it either way. Seth Rollins going to the top of the rope. What is he going for here? He is going up there. Frog splash, taking a page out of Rob Van Dam's book, but Rob Van Dam is able to kick out at 1. He's had that move scouted for the last couple years, so he knows how to get out of it. He knows how to take it correctly and not be harmed. But he is going to be harmed by that knee by Seth Rollins, the same knee that put him out of Hell in a Cell, and it puts him out here again at the Royal Rumble. Seth Rollins, your new Universal Championship. That month off probably did a lot of help for Seth Rollins. And he's able to dethrone Rob Van Dam and take back the Universal Championship under the WWE umbrella. So we're going to have to see what Rob Van Dam does after this. Is he going to join the Royal Rumble to try to get another shot at it? Or is he just going to try to get his rematch back at the next pay-per-view, which is the Elimination Chamber? So here we go on to the Royal Rumble match itself. The winner, of course, gets a world title shot at WrestleMania, whether it be the WWE Championship or the Universal Championship. I should probably just make it the Universal no matter what brand they're on, but for this pay-per-view, let's just keep it at whoever wins gets to, they just go towards their belt. Alright, enough of this. Let's get straight to it. We want to see who number 1 and number 2 is going to be. We already know the rules. 30-man enter. Both feet got to touch the floor. Thrown over the top rope. No disqualifications. Yada, 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 etc., etc. So let's just get straight into it, please. And here we go. The first entrant is going to be none other than a Rhino, who just lost his ECW belt to Chris Jericho a couple weeks prior on Raw. And he's looking to go from #1 all the way to WrestleMania. Let's see if he could do it. Remember, he said he was going to get back, try to get into the main event scene here. And who's number 2? I can't tell who it is yet because I can't hear the music. Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle coming out at number 2. And we haven't seen much of Kurt Angle. We know he's been here, but we haven't been able to see much of him. So here we go. We're going to get straight into the eliminations. Let's see who goes out first. Rhino and Kurt Angle still here into the number 6 entrant. Who's going out here? Oh, Randy Orton getting straight to it. None to be... But here, I think Kurt Angle's going to be eliminating Drew McIntyre. Yes, Drew McIntyre is part of the roster, if you guys didn't know. And Kurt Angle gets Drew McIntyre out. Bray Wyatt being worked on over here by Rhino, but not going to be able to make it happen here. Rhino and Bray Wyatt still in the match. Oh, and Kurt Angle eliminates Randy Orton, who just came in the match. Is he going to eliminate Bray Wyatt as well? Oh, no. Not going to happen. So already Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton are out. And Booker T comes in here. Oh, and already eliminates Bray Wyatt with a super kick. Good work there. Shawn Michaels eliminating his former WrestleMania opponent, Kurt Angle there. So both of those guys are out. And now Booker T and Shawn Michaels working on Rhino here on the ropes. And they get him out. So the number 1 and number 2 entrant are finally out of there. Down to Shawn Michaels and Booker T, who are still in this match. A whole bunch of guys have entered. Who's being worked on over there? The Miz. But he's able to stay in. Oh! Triple H gets super kicked by Shawn Michaels. That D-Generation X, what do you call it? Friendship is not going to be able to help Triple H there. But look at that. Shawn Michaels eliminated right away by Batista as well. And both DX members are out of here. Nice little code breaker there by Finn Balor onto Daniel Bryan. And Finn Balor is going to be able to eliminate Booker T, the former U.S. champ, who's probably going to be part of that tournament to determine the new U.S. champ. Now we see a whole bunch of big time players in this Royal Rumble match. The Rock eliminated by Batista. Is John Cena going to eliminate Daniel Bryan as well? It looks like he's going to. Oh, but look at here. Batista comes to help. And they finally get Daniel Bryan out of there. So Daniel Bryan's hopes are done this year. Better luck next time. Comes in Edge here. Attacks The Miz right away. Finn Balor getting picked up by Batista. Uh-oh, is Finn Balor going to do the... Yes, he does. He does the unthinkable and eliminates Batista. I think somebody else went out. I couldn't tell who it was. But here we go. We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys here. This is not the end. Oh, Edge eliminates Finn Balor, former Universal Champion in his own right. In real life for Finn Balor and in the game for Edge. And now here, Miz almost went out. So we're halfway through the Rumble with number 17. Or... past the halfway point. In comes Big Cass. Out goes The Miz. Eliminated by Edge as well here. Here comes Dean Ambrose. The Lunatic Fringe going right after Edge. Oh, but gets eliminated right away for his troubles. And Dean Ambrose probably beat. Oh, there he is. He's leaving. Where you going, Dean Ambrose? So that's going to be it for Dino there. And no luck getting the Shield rematch. Sting eliminated by Big Cass. And so over there in the corner with John Cena, is he going to get eliminated? No, he's still in there. And now out goes Dolph Ziggler to the outside on the apron. John Cena working on him. Is that going to be it? Dolph Ziggler gets taken out by Cena there. And Luke Harper just draped on the ropes. I don't know what he's doing. And Enzo Amore was eliminated as well. So here we go. Samoa Joe in the match now, trying to get Big Cass out. Cesaro gets eliminated, gets AA out of the way by John Cena there. In comes Shinsuke Nakamura, the winner of this year's real life Royal Rumble, in the match now. And he's looking to get Big Cass out, who goes out flying. Nah, not really a fight put up there. Luke Harper has Edge on the ropes. Is he gonna get Edge out? Yes, he does. So Edge is done for this Royal Rumble. Samoa Joe went out, but he's back in. Brock Lesnar's now in the match. Also Undertaker. So a lot of big time players here. The way that I determined Brock Lesnar gets John Cena out. The way that I determined the entrance for this match was former champion, basically. So if you've been champion on this universe, you were in the Royal Rumble. So number 28, here comes Bobby Roode. We have 2 entrants left, and somebody got eliminated. That was John Cena. No, there was somebody else who got eliminated. I couldn't tell who it was. I was blabbering over here. Bobby Roode working on Nakamura. Kevin Owens on the corner, and Nakamura is out, eliminated by Bobby Roode. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for Nakamura. And Undertaker gets eliminated there by Brock Lesnar. Down to a couple guys. We have Neville in the match now. So I think there's one more entrant. If I'm not mistaken, Samoa Joe gets taken out by Kevin Owens. He has one last guy to come in here. Who is it gonna be? And I believe it was Ty Dillinger out on the apron. We see Neville getting worked on by Roode and Dillinger, who were part of an NXT tag team, working together here, eliminating Neville. So now it's down to the last 4, the final 4: Brock, Kevin Owens, Dillinger, and Roode. Dillinger trying to get Kevin Owens distracted, but not gonna work. Brock Lesnar gonna get power bombed out of the Rumble. Kevin Owens gets that elimination, and now in the ring here we have the final 3: Dillinger, Owens, and Roode. Dillinger gets Kevin Owens. It would be something if Ty Dillinger was able to win this match and go on to WrestleMania to face the world champion. He was the U.S. champion earlier. Maybe he'll be part of the U.S. title tournament if he doesn't win here. Roode gets him up. He's going for a clothesline, and that's gonna be it. Bobby Roode, your Royal Rumble winner. He's on Raw, so he will be facing the Universal Champion, whoever that might be, at WrestleMania. So right now it's Seth Rollins. That would be a good match, Seth Rollins versus Bobby Roode. Dillinger was so close to winning that belt, or to winning the Royal Rumble, but no slice, home dice. Or home dice, no slice, I don't know how you say it. But yeah, Bobby Roode, your Royal Rumble winner, and will advance to the main event. This will be the main event of WrestleMania 30. I don't know. No, actually, let's call it WrestleMania 3, because this is the 3rd WrestleMania that I will be doing on my, as part of the Universe Mode series. So we now have part of the equation for WrestleMania here. We need the next part that will be coming at the next pay-per-view, Elimination Chamber. No build. We're going to get straight into the pay-per-view. And after that pay-per-view, most of our matches will be set for WrestleMania. So thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. And follow us on Twitter at WG2AMING. Link will be in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed. See y'all at the next video.